I believe a lot of fitness hangups are in the spirit realm. And I believe sometimes you can be super spiritual and be really, really out of shape and have sicknesses and things like that. I know the culture sometimes wants to scream isolation, but I believe one of the best ways to actually grow is with other people. Eat God's food and things like that. And a lot of times it's better where you have a template where you can have some flexibility, right? We don't tell people they should not eat certain things. We just tell them what those things might be doing to their body and to their goal. There was a time in my life where I could not afford a $10 membership at Cardio Express, right? And I loved working out. I was doing all I could do, right? If I knew what I knew now, I could do things different, but I just needed some help. If you ever thought to yourself, I need things to be in one place, I need things to just make sense, whether it's faith, fitness, whatever it is, this episode is going to help you. And I'm going to tell you guys how and why we launched something called the Word and Wellness Community. Welcome to the Built Different podcast. I'm your host, Drew Koss. I'm usually shooting these around 6 a.m. It's a little later. So if you hear someone in the back, it's Aaliyah, my daughter. So the reason for creating this community is I've taught the Word for years. I've taught fitness for years. I never merged them with a lot of intention. And I think part of the reason why is I didn't want people to feel that they needed to be a Christian to work with me. And I found out just by the years that that's my foundation. It doesn't have to be that person's. But I also don't want to steer away from talking about God because I believe a lot of fitness hangups are in the spirit realm. And I believe sometimes you can be super spiritual and be really, really out of shape and have sicknesses and things like that. So the goal is to merge those so that you can have both. Now, with that, someone might say, what if somebody just wants to do the workouts? They can do that. What if somebody just wants to do the word studies? They can do that too. It's probably not going to be long before someone wants to just dip their foot or their body into the other side. So the community is, I'm big on growth with other people. I believe that's one of the best ways we grow. I know the culture sometimes wants to scream isolation, but I believe one of the best ways to actually grow is with other people. I believe it's also good to grow with other people who are not as far as you and people who are where you're at and people who are farther. I strongly believe that type of ecosystem will help you because you get to actually pour into somebody, you get to actually share some ideas with somebody on the same wavelength, and you get to actually see somebody who you might want to chase, not necessarily chase with competition, but somebody that just fuels you to go after more and to do more. And I found this to be really, really important in the fitness aspect because you can be doing some really, really, really basic workouts, but making it work. And somebody else is trying to get the most complex workout plan when really the sauce is really in the basics. The same thing for the word. You could be having a simple study of the Gospels and making it work. And then now you got somebody who's trying to learn Hebrew and all types of stuff. The goal and the mission of this community is to merge those two and to put people in an ecosystem, in a environment where they can grow. Now, here are some of the perks. Right, I've done fitness, like I said, for 15 years. There are 3 tiers to this program. Like all the tiers will allow you in the community. Certain tiers offer you different access. So we'll start off first with the highest one right now is $997. This is where you get one-on-one calls from me. We customize your plan exactly to your lifestyle and exactly to your goal, right? We have a nutritionist who will be doing your nutrition so that you don't have to worry about what to eat. And they base that off of your life and your goals too. So you're not just getting a chat GPT type of nutrition. You have somebody you're working with who's 10 times better than me. I trust him a lot and he's gotten tons of people results. So he's coming on board to help with that. So that's the $997 plan. That's for somebody who's like, yo, I'm serious. I need this. And not only do I need this, this is going to help me actually produce at a higher level. So a high achiever, a high performer, that would be something that they would go after. And then we have the $97 version, which is monthly also, where you get nutrition help, right? It's not 100% tailored to your specific needs. But honestly, our nutrition helps people lose weight, get off meds, eat God's food and things like that. And a lot of times it's better where you have a template where you can have some flexibility, right? We don't tell people they should not eat certain things. We just tell them what those things might be doing to their body and to their goal. This way, they don't feel that they have to have like the old bodybuilder style diet, white rice, broccoli, and chicken. They have flexibility, but they have a guide. Now, the cool thing with the workouts with the $97 program, you have options for that month. You have some kettlebell options, some at home, some basic. You can choose which ones you want to be doing for the month. You're not married to one of them for the month. My suggestion is when you start one, try to finish it, because you don't realize, right, if you just keep hopping around, you probably will never actually get the results. With that version, that tier version, also has the discipleship training where you can go deeper into the word with specific type of word studies, or you can just, with your workouts, there's also some scriptures added into that as well. Forgot to mention, with the 997 program, we do the word study tailored to your life, like where you are at. What is God telling you? Where are you disobeying God? Where are you obeying God? That's all to you. And then for those who can't do the 997 or 97, we have a $9 version. In this version, you get 2 at-home workouts per week. You get access to the community. You get a nutrition template. We don't do any customizing at that level. But for $9 a month, if you can't afford it, get in the community, learn, grow, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to afford the $97 one. Now, someone would say, why would you create a $9 version? Right? Part of me still wants to help people who want it and cannot afford it. But listen to what I just said. People who want it and cannot afford it. There was a time in my life where I could not afford a $10 membership at Cardio Express, right? And I loved working out. I was doing all I could do, right? If I knew what I knew now, I could do things different, but I just needed some help. So I feel for those people. So we have the $9.97, the $97, and then the $9 version. Now, why is this group so different? Number one, the interaction, right? I'm actually in the group, so I'm posting. I don't have an admin posting for me. I don't have AI posting for me. It's Drewski Costs posting inside of the group. And it's not just giving you tips. It's finding out what's going on in your life. Tell me about who you are outside of these roles. Tell me how we can help you. It's a family. It's a community. And it's a community with people who have succeeded and people who want success. Usually when you have workout communities, people want to go and just isolate. If you are a person who loves to just isolate and be by yourself, this community is not for you. This is for somebody that's like, hey, I've been trying to do this on my own and I haven't had a lot of success. I need the help. Now, underneath all of that, of the community, the pricing and things of that nature, I feel in this time in life that God is going to use people mightily, and they have to be disciples. I'm going to say in the word and in their body, right? I believe if you have the word and you have a calling of God in your life, which we all do, if you're walking in it and you're unhealthy, the enemy's going to get in through that way. That's going to be a number one entry point that he can come in and destroy your life. We don't need that. If you are like, you're on fitness, like you have it on point, but you're never studying, he's going to come through that. And our goal is to help equip people to be the disciples and to be the children that God has made them to be, and have the tools to actually go forth. Like, I've been studying for about 20 years. I'm going to bring in some more people who have some deeper levels of study as well, so that we can help you guys grow as a community, grow as a whole. And that's really what it is. One of the biggest reasons why I changed to doing it this way versus the old way that I had is I'm big on community, and I'm big on people having the ability to have things in one place if they can, right? After we started homeschooling, you start to realize how spread thin you are before you start making changes, and how many things in all apps and all. We have the community right here. Your workouts are here. You can have the app. School is the app. The workouts are there. The word is there. The community are in one place, versus the Facebook group, True Coach app. We want it in one place. You can DM me even in that spot as well. So that's the reason that we launched it. That's the reason why we're doing it. We believe strongly that God is backing it. I've prayed before doing this, and the devil did tell me, like, you've tried to do this before, it didn't work. And I remembered all of the Bible studies I had started, right? I had started a ton of Bible studies, and we didn't go crazy long for whatever reasons, but the Bible also talks about forgetting those things which are behind and pressing forward into those things which are before. So the goal now is, with merging those, having like-minded people and people who actually want to grow, the sky's the limit. I'm not talking about Notorious B.I.G., but the sky's the limit when it comes to this one. So if you want to join, you can go to my website, drewcost.com. You'll see you can pick your option that you want to be in, the $9.97, the $97, or the $9 version. And then we will send you an invite to get you into the group and the community, and then you just start getting results. We want you to do that. And I'm starting to hear Leah go crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully she didn't tear something up. Be great, guys. I'm out of here.
Leave Daddy a review.
That's right. Leave us a 5-star review if this helped you. This helps me do more for the community and the little one that you just heard. Be good. Be great, guys. Here.